Hey guys, I hope all is well. Thank you for joining me for this Truth Talk podcast episode. I'm back here with my wife D.
Hi everybody, I hope you guys are having a great day.
Today we're going to be talking about the passing of the rapper hood fame Lil Ronnie and his 5-year-old daughter. Let's get right into it. Today I was working on the weekend video that I'm trying to finish to drop in the next few days, and somebody sent me this news and it truly broke my heart. It's being reported that a North Texas rapper hood fame Lil Ronnie was taken out yesterday at a car wash. It's being reported that he was with his daughter at the time and he was ambushed by a few guys who started to unload into his vehicle. He then ran out of the vehicle and you can see him running across the car wash. I won't be playing the footage here. They continued to unload on him until he passed away. And unfortunately, throughout all the commotion, they also ended up hitting his 5-year-old daughter, who had just turned 5. Her birthday was the day before. And that truly broke my heart. I myself am a father. Seeing this, waking up to this was terrible news to me. It breaks my heart, especially where I grew up at. And I've seen a lot of situations similar to this. When I see things like this, it devastates me in so many ways, because this is an honest reflection of the culture hip-hop has created. I know people don't want to talk about that. I know people don't want to admit it, but this is what hip-hop promotes. I know some people are going to say, oh, it never promotes harm to a child or doing anything to a child. But if it promotes taking someone's life, this could always be the consequence. This could always be the outcome, the side effect of such a decision. This man had his 5-year-old daughter in the vehicle with him. Technically a 4-year-old still. She just turned 5 one day. She'd only lived 5 years. My son is 7 years old. I couldn't even imagine losing my son. This is what's hyped up in hip-hop. This is what's sold in hip-hop. This is what's promoted in hip-hop. Hip-hop promotes this. Before I continue with that, I want to give some of the details that I've been hearing online about what happened. There's a few stories going on. One story is saying that hood fame Lil Ronnie had beef with another gang called Casino Life, and other people are saying that this was a hit that was put on him by a cartel. Now, from what I'm seeing, I don't think it has anything to do with the cartel. It does seem like it was just a gang retaliation or a gang beef that sadly this little girl was caught in the middle of. What I've been seeing online, people are saying that they weren't trying to do anything to the daughter, that she was just caught in the fire, she was just caught in the middle of it. It doesn't matter. Realistically, it's just as bad. It's still worse. I don't care if they were trying to take her out or not. The fact that they're taking anybody out, the fact that they want to beef with each other and take each other's life, that's already bad enough. And look at what it cost. Look at the consequence that it had at the end. These people ran into this car wash and unloaded into the car. They didn't check to see if there was a little girl in there. They didn't care if there was a little girl in there or not. If they would have taken the time to realize, who knows if they would have done it still or not. I've already seen situations where kids are in the middle of it and they don't stop for the kids. The kids just become bystanders or targets as well. This is what the culture promotes. This is what hip hop promotes. I've already seen a few people in the comments saying that I'm an outsider. They're so wrong. I grew up in the Bronx. I am not an outsider to any of this. I lost friends growing up. I've seen people get killed in front of me. This is not something that I'm proud of. This is why I left the Bronx. I didn't want to live like that for the rest of my life. And then I realized that hip-hop, it took control of the Bronx. Hip-hop culture, drill music, all that, I left in the peak of the drill rap era when everyone was destroying each other for rap music, to make a music video about it. That's when I left the Bronx. I have a son that I want to raise, and I want to make sure he doesn't have to deal with the same things I dealt with growing up. I don't want him to get jumped on the way to school. I don't want him to get robbed on the way to school. I don't want him to have to deal with the problems that hip-hop has created for the urban community. And when I talk about hip-hop, it's not even the rappers, because the rappers are programmed. The rappers are manipulated just like everybody else. The people who are on top of this are the same elite that run everything else. They're the same elite who gave money to these rappers to promote this lifestyle. They're the ones that only sign a gangster rapper or a criminal rapper that raps about destruction in the urban community so that they can profit from it in every single way. And this is what it leads to. Some executives, some elite men right now are rubbing their hands because one person is gone and the other ones, the ones that did the crime, they're gonna end up in jail. It breaks my heart.
Yeah, this whole situation is truly sad. And I think that the fact that his daughter was there and also passed away makes it even worse. This just shows the influence that the music has on us. we listen to these songs, or we're the ones making these songs, we're trying to portray a life that we should not be portraying, hurting each other instead of coming together and us being one and going against the real problem. We're just taking each other out and basically solving their problems. They don't want us to live long, prosperous lives. They don't care about us. So when we do things like this, we're just giving them the upper hand. We're just doing exactly what they want. And it's sad because now the mother to that daughter, his mother, all his family are heartbroken, crying, and they're never gonna get them back. They're literally gone. And I get tired of hearing and seeing this because it makes me so sad. It literally breaks my heart because I can only imagine, especially as a mother, how it feels to lose your son, your daughter.
You know, you said this person's mother is going to be grieving, the mother of the child is going to be grieving, the family of the child, also the family of the person that did the crime. They're going to be grieving when their son goes away for 25 years and they throw away their whole entire life. If you can't notice that this is a trap, this gangster lifestyle, this hood lifestyle is a trap, they got you exactly where they want you. They want you to crash out. They want you to throw their lives away. They own the prison system. You do the crime, you go to one of their prisons, their private prisons, you're putting money in their pocket. You take somebody out, they don't like us already. They don't like the urban community. We know this. This is not a mystery. They live their beautiful lives in the suburbs while us in the urban communities, we struggle every single day. And we're told to take each other out. That's the solution. Make a gang, sell drugs to your community, destroy your community, and then take each other out. This is what hip hop promotes. Where's the honor in this? Where's the honor in a child being taken out because of the crimes of her father, of the sins of her father? It doesn't make sense. And realistically, we have to be honest with each other. A lot of people that love hip hop, this is exactly what they love about hip hop. They love the gang activity, the destruction that comes with it. It is because they've been programmed to do so. Whether it was a gang hit or a cartel hit, regardlessly, this lifestyle that people are living today is a lifestyle that was manufactured by the elite of this world, is a lifestyle that they created to destroy us so that we can do it to ourselves. They don't even have to come and do it to us no more. We do it to ourselves. They pay the most influential rappers to rap about destruction, and then we go and destroy. I'm not going to pretend that growing up I wasn't influenced by this lifestyle, because I was. I did a lot of things when I was younger that I'm not proud of. I did a lot of things that I regret, but thank God, thank the Heavenly Father who opened my eyes and let me realize that I was being manipulated, that I was being controlled, that I was being guided in the wrong direction. I was causing problems for myself that, thank God, I was able to fix because I woke up in time. If I would have not, I would have probably been gone already, or I would have been in prison, or my life would have been thrown away. I was trying to do the same things that everybody else that was manipulated by hip hop are doing. And this is what it is. You can think about it, oh, this is about the streets. What do you think fuels the streets? It's hip hop culture that fuels the streets. If hip hop starts talking about going to school and becoming a graduate and having a great life, that's what's going to be promoted as cool in the streets. But it's not. It's not. What we promote to each other is death and destruction. And then we act surprised when it happens. I wouldn't be talking about this if it wasn't for the 5-year-old girl. When I saw that, it broke my heart, and we have to do something about this. We can't just continue to let this happen. It doesn't make sense for us to sit here and act like it's okay. This is an isolated incident. It's not an isolated incident. There's a lot of people that are going through the same thing every single day. A lot of people that are losing their child. A lot of people that put themselves in certain lifestyles and in certain beefs, and then their child pays the consequence. This shouldn't be a life that is accepted. This shouldn't be what's promoted. We need to make change. We need to show people the truth. We need to show them that being a gangster isn't something honorable. Being a gangster is you being a fool, is you being manipulated by the men who run this world. That's what being a gangster is. The whole idea that they weren't trying to get the little girl, I don't care. Realistically, they shouldn't have been trying to get him. None of these people should be trying to do harm on each other. They're literally their own people. Why would you take out your own people from your own community? It doesn't make sense, because hip hop tells you in order for you to be gangster, in order for you to be cool, in order for you to be accepted, you gotta be this thug, you gotta be this criminal, you gotta sell to your own community, you gotta take out your ops, you gotta roll up on people and do stupid things like this. Not only could that little girl, there could have been more children hurt, more bystanders hurt that had nothing to do with this, because an idiot wanted to go and prove a point. I'm tired of this, and we're not doing anything about it because we keep buying their music. We keep streaming that nonsense that they put out as music. Manipulation. That's all it is.
Exactly. And all we want you guys to realize is that it's us versus us. We're literally fighting ourselves. We're not going against the real problem. We're not standing up for any real problems. We're not even fighting against the real people in power. They have manipulated us so much that we are going out and doing things like this, taking people's lives.
Yeah, we're fighting each other. We're fighting each other while we are allowing those who are the real criminals to get away. In my last video, I was just talking about the Epstein list and how all these criminals on the Epstein list are being protected. They're not even releasing the real list, but they got us fighting each other over a block that we don't own, over an area that doesn't belong to us, over a color, over a gang, over nothing that matters. We should be able to have the same lifespan as those living in the suburbs. We should be able to grow up, see our children grow up, see their children grow up. We should have that same right. Instead, we allow ourselves to be manipulated and think that taking each other out is the best thing for us to do. It's how we show that we're really about that life. How about you get a job, make an honest living, take care of your family, take care of your son? I think that proves that you're real more than you picking up a weapon and unloading at your so-called op, who's basically your own brother. We're all brothers under Christ. We're all family. We're all one. We're supposed to stand together. They want to divide us, and they've succeeded. Hip-hop is the greatest weapon that was invented against the urban community. 100%. They pay puppets to get on stage, to get in a music video, to influence you to crash out. And then people do it. This is tragic. A 5-year-old girl, a 5-year-old little girl. I hope you guys understand that her life was just beginning. That little girl could have ended up being president of the United States. She could have been someone that was going to help the urban community. She could have been someone that was going to change the world. She doesn't have that opportunity anymore. And it's not even because of something she did. It's because of something that her father did, because he was manipulated by this music. And I know people are going to say, oh, you don't understand how it is in the hood. Yes, I do. I'm telling you I do. I grew up in the hood. I saw people that went to school every day, stood away from all the nonsense, and then I saw people that were mixed up in things that they weren't supposed to be mixed up in. And it's because the music influenced them too. And I was a part of that. I seen it myself. I dealt with it myself. And thank God that he saved me. Thank God that he got me out of that lifestyle. Thank God that he afforded me the opportunity to see the world for what it really is, so that I can tell you guys to open your eyes, so that I can show you, look, this is what this lifestyle leads to. A 5-year-old daughter being taken out. There's nothing that's gonna make that better. That little girl's mother, she's gonna grieve, she's gonna be hurt for the rest of her life. Their family's gonna be hurt for the rest of their lives. And the person who did the crime, he's gonna go spend time in prison and give money to the elite. That's literally what happened here. And then there's gonna be people that are gonna make songs about this and brag about this because they love it. And this is the culture. This is something that's gonna be a punchline. Come on, people, when are we gonna wake up? When are we gonna actually stand up for what's right? When are we gonna tell these people that they no longer have this manipulation against us? Music is the most powerful, most dangerous weapon in the world right now. And even as it's losing its influence, it's still influencing so many kids to crash out.
And that's exactly what I was gonna say. This incident has already been so bad, but I already know one of those men are gonna go out, make a song about it. Everybody who consumes his music is gonna be listening to it, glorifying it, not realizing this is something that literally happened. Lives that didn't deserve to be taken away were taken away. That little girl didn't even get to start school yet. That's how young she was. And now she's not even here. Her mother doesn't have her. Her grandmother doesn't have her. Her father is also gone.
Hopefully the people that did this get caught. The authorities already revealed that they have a suspect and they're searching for him. Hopefully they find them, because I stay out of this business. I know that people do this to each other, and I think it's horrible. When there's a child involved, you definitely deserve to go to prison. You 100% deserve to go to prison. I don't care what nobody thinks. If you take a child out, a 5-year-old child, you deserve to go to prison. Now, I've been seeing videos online of who they're saying could have been involved, and it seems like he's already either, I don't know if this video happened before or after, but they already seem to be bragging about it. I saw another video of what it seems to be the rival gang, the casino gang people who might have allegedly been involved, and they seem to have been rapping about it or bragging about it. I don't know if this was past tense, before it happened or after. I honestly don't care. Realistically, what matters to me is that a 5-year-old girl was taken out due to the sins of her father, and her father was manipulated to live a lifestyle that destroyed them both. We gotta wake up. We gotta spread this message. We gotta wake people up. We gotta show people this is not real. Gangster lifestyle is not real. Just think about it. Most gangsters in the broke, prison, dead. While the people in the suburbs that are making money off this culture, they get richer, they live to their 90, 100 years old, their kids go to private school. Tell me that it's not wrong. Tell me how we're winning. Tell me how this is being real. throwing your life away and destroying your own community. How is that being real? You're being manipulated, and you're falling for the exact trick that they've had in motion for years, centuries now. Well, I'm gonna end this one here. I'm gonna keep my eyes on this story as it develops. I just wanted to talk about it because it really broke my heart, and I feel like we have to do something about this. We have to stop letting this lifestyle consume us, and don't say it's not possible, because it 100% is. We're the ones that are accepting it. Well, I want to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Goodbye, everybody. I hope you guys have a great day.